Cool. So that's pretty much it. That's the gist around the diet here. So we're aiming for 3,400 calories on a daily basis. Cut the macros, 434 carb and 65 grams fat. The goal is lean bulk. Fuck, hold on. The dog's eating the lid. Fuck, come here. Little bastard. Zeus, come here. Thanks, mate. Fucking hell. Simplicity and fuck, I burnt the crumpets. God damn it. Roxy, that's your fault. Alright, we're gonna have to redo these, aren't we? Oh, those ones are okay. Fuck. Cut, fuck it hell. Alright guys, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to run through my bulking diet, exactly what I eat on a day-to-day basis, but I'm going to give some context around it. So I don't just want to be like, oh, this is what I eat. I'm going to tell you guys like how much I'm eating, why I choose the options I choose, and what I look for when I'm doing my own diet and my clients' diets too.
Hey, Jesus, what's going on? Hey,
Don't let him buy that.
yeah.
Anything expensive, he thinks it's a chew toy. Alright guys, so we're going to start with breakfast. So today we're running through a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I'm also going to do a pre-workout, post-workout, and dessert. So it is kind of 6 meals. Generally, a lot of the times I'll get super busy and those 3 kind of snacks, intra-workout, post-workout, dessert, they'll kind of get crammed into 1 or 2. So it will turn into like 4 or 5, a lot bigger meals. So let's start with breakfast. This is pretty standard, 70 to 80% of the time is oats, protein, Biscoff, banana. So key for these is get a massive bowl.
Everyone's been rating the Biscoff lately.
Oh, the Biscoff is the jam.
How much
so
Biscoff
good.
do you use?
I use about 30 grams at least. Like anything less, it's kind of hard. Minimum 30 grams, otherwise it's hard to tell. All right guys, so this kind of, I want to chuck this in there because I've had so many people tell me in the past, not my clients now because you're all legends, but people in the past have been like, oh man, weighing your food is such a hassle. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, okay, what's the difference, right? I'm gonna pour my oats in here. What's the difference between doing that and that? That took me, what, a second? Okay, and now, instead of just pouring random amounts in, I'm just gonna keep going until we hit 80 grams. We'll call that 80 grams. Like that's it, guys, that's it. So that's all you gotta do when it comes to weighing food and tracking food. And then if I was just freely tracking on my fitness pal, that's why a meal plan is sometimes easier as well, because you don't even have to plug anything in. But if I'm on my fitness pal, I will literally pop that in there. While I'm waiting, I'll just pull it out and be like 80 grams of oats, 50 grams of protein, done. Like it's not that hard. So don't be one of those guys that makes excuses. Don't be that guy. All right, so all you wanna do with these, this is a trick to perfect oats as well. Fill it with way too much water. So they're completely soaked, and then all you're gonna do, bang it in here, 6 minutes. Now that was 87 grams of oats, I'm just gonna call it 80. So that's why I'm doing 6 minutes. If you're doing less, you probably won't need 6 minutes, maybe 4 or 5. But, so while that's gone, we're gonna grab a banana out. I don't know why I keep them in the fridge. Is that a thing? Does it make them last longer? If you know, let me know, because I've always done it. So this is another reason why I like oats as well. And this one I want to touch on. So with my diet today, it's not going to be the most amazing like cooking video, because for starters, I think a lot of you guys are going to relate, because I eat fairly simple and kind of like simplicity, and it's got to be quick. Like it's got to be quick and easy to make. The meal I made with like Derek and stuff, that literally took like over an hour. Like it tastes amazing, but I don't have time to do that. If you do, that's awesome. You can make tasty stuff every meal, but I don't have time. So for example, while this is cooking, I'd either be on my phone replying to clients, or I'd be entering this into my fitness pal, or something else productive, rather than just kind of like standing here for 6 minutes. So simplicity, and it's still going to taste good as well. So cool, grab that out. About 80 grams of oats. I'm pretty sure it's about 120 grams of banana, 30 grams of Biscoff, and 25 to 50 grams of protein. Depends how I'm feeling. If I feel like I've got a hectic day, I'll go 50 grams protein just in case I can't get that extra in the Arvo. Or if I got a bit more free time, I'll go 25 grams protein, because I know I'll have another 25 post-workout with my cereal, which you'll see very soon. Alright guys, so I want to share this tip with you. So I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but it's nearly about to overflow, but I haven't touched it yet, and it's been about just over four and a half minutes. So that's why I say grab a massive bowl, because if you put it in a little bowl, I've done this so many times, I go away, go on my phone, I come back and the oats is everywhere in the microwave, and it's the worst day ever. So do that, get it in a massive bowl. So I'm probably only gonna have to stop that once, if that. So from there, I might pull it out now. Later, I just want to show you guys this. So this is where people think, oh, this is too runny, but this is how to make perfect oats. See how it's nice and runny, heaps of water. We'll let it run another like 30, 45 seconds. So 5 to 6 minutes for this is perfect. And because I know I'm gonna add protein in that, that's why I want it too runny, because once you add the protein, it will like clump up. And if you do it too dry, it's gonna be rank. And that's when people are like, protein oats is disgusting. You just gotta make it properly. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Make that shit properly, yeah. If you can't make oats, guys, fuck it, all right? Just fucking give up, all right? All right, so see, look, that's perfect. See how runny it is, but I'm gonna be putting 50 grams of protein in that, so it is good to go. So guys, what I wanna touch on is, you'll see, I'm gonna put the calories and macros for each meal on the screen as we go as well, so you can see the totals for the day, and then the totals as we go per meal. But it's a pretty carby breakfast. Some people, like myself, I do fine with carbs in the morning. I like high carbs in the morning. I feel good. I usually train sometimes after this, sometimes after a pre-workout snack, which you'll see in a minute. But I completely understand. A lot of people, they don't respond well to high carbs in the morning. It might raise their blood sugar too much and they're gonna feel kind of sleepy and sluggish. So if you do have like a fairly dense carb meal in the morning, and then within like an hour or something, you go to work and you're like, I'm super tired, and you kind of feel like I need that coffee, that could be why, because if you're having too many carbs in the morning, it can raise blood sugars. Some people don't manage well, so you might want to try like a lower carb breakfast, maybe higher proteins, bit of fats, see how that goes. Just play around with it. But yeah, it's not for everyone, but it works for me. So we're just going this flavor, apple crumble and custard. It's pretty decent. So again, guys, this is like why I say weighing stuff is not hard. Just on the scale there, boom, 35. 51, sweet, perfect. Grab that spoon and you just mix it together. This is, now you're gonna see why it's good to have it too runny, because otherwise this would be like clumpy, it would be rank. So you just pretty much mix it in until it like, there's no clumps in there, you can't really see chunks of protein, and then you're good to go. And then from there, just grab your banana, just pop it in around the edges, so when you do the Instagram shot, it looks half decent. The key with the Biscoff, what I've found is, just don't mind my close up of the finger, but you just got to put it on top and then let it melt in. It tastes so much better. Like I used to just grab 30 grams on the spoon and just stir it in. And yeah, by the time you sat down to eat that, the Biscoff will be melting in, and it tastes so much better than like stirring it in. I don't know why, but try it and you'll see what I mean. Cool. If it's not this, it would probably be similar calories, very similar macros. It would probably either be like high protein French toast or high protein pancakes. I've done both the videos for those before, so I'll pop them on screen now. If you want to check those out later, you can. So we're going to move on to lunch, dinner, pre-workout, post-workout, and dessert now. So let's go. All right, guys. So breakfast done. So pre-workout snack for me. Sometimes that breakfast is pre-workout meal. If not, it's pretty much like 2 hours after that, so I'm not like super hungry. So I pretty much just go like three crumpets, sometimes a protein bar, but today 3 crumpets with jam. So it's a very carby meal before training. So if you guys have watched my lean bulking video previously, like how to set up the perfect lean bulk, this will make sense why I do what I do. So pretty much I like hit enough protein, and because obviously calories are high, more than enough. So 220 protein for me is tons. Like my goal is 200 grams a day minimum, and even that's heaps. And then fats, I try to keep below 70. So we got 65, I think, today, 64. So that's perfect. And then carbs are the rest. So carbs, very high. I spread like a 3-year-old. Okay, so going into lunch, 2 chicken salad sandwiches with an apple. To be honest, I don't calculate salad or like oils because I use the tiniest bit, and salads like this stuff, like capsicum, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, is so low in calories anyway. I'm just a bit lazy. So I'm probably getting an extra 50 calories a day from salad, but I mean, I'm not stressing about that, so. Alright guys, I live in a zoo, alright? Leave me alone, okay? I love my zoo, okay? I love it. Yeah, it's always fun cooking at my house. You got dogs running around eating your food, you got cats trying to bite your feet, it's wicked. Alright, that's breakfast done, pre-workout done, lunch done, post-workout. So usually I would come home, lunch will either be post-workout or I'll have this and then lunch a little bit later. So post-workout, there's two options here. If I'm feeling like I need to be a little bit healthier, like I haven't really had many greens, salads or veggies, I will go like green smoothie, like kale, spinach. She's so annoying. Kale, spinach, protein, banana and like mango. So more fruits, more veg, more micronutrients. But if I'm having salad and veggies with lunch and dinner, then it's all good. 100 grams of this. Oh, on the dot, look at that. Cool. And yeah, post-workout done. Then about 250 mils of this, pour that on. I'm not gonna do it because then I'll have to eat it. Yeah, and that's it. So again, like see, tastes good. Calories and macros are exactly where I want them. It's about 70 to 80 carb, which is perfect for post-workout. If I want protein, I would have done 1 scoop in the oats and the other scoop in here. Or if I'm lacking on protein for some unknown reason, it'll be another couple of scoops. With this, all you do, pour that in the shaker, protein in the shaker, shake it up, and then that's the milk. Pour that over the cereal. If you've got like chocolate protein, it tastes so good. Cool, easy. All right guys, dinner is spaghetti bog. So 100 grams pasta and 250 grams extra lean mince, pasta sauce, and that's it. I'll usually have a bit of salad or veggies with it as well on the side. Yeah, nice and simple. Again, like this stuff, like I was saying, me and dieting is like, it tastes really good. Good calories, good macros, but it's also super simple. So like I'll throw this in there and then I'll go back on my phone, start replying to clients or whatever while this is cooking, and then it's so easy. All right guys, the quickest spag bog ever incoming. So again, unweighed, untracked oil, because we do what we want. Nah, don't take my advice guys, track your shit. Cool, just get that going. So this is already pre-weighed extra lean mince, 250 grams. I don't know why I said 5 minutes, because literally that's like 2 minutes. Pasta probably takes 10, maybe, or less. Again, just popped on scale, about 150 to 200 grams of passata. Now, if you get, like this is where sauces and stuff can be like really good, or they can add like crazy amounts of calories. So for example, something like this, Italian passata, it's literally just tomatoes, like 99% tomatoes. So the calories are so low. So 100 grams of it is 5 carb. Now that's how you can have like heaps of sauce on your spag bog, and like it can taste amazing. Or you can buy one of those ones with heaps of added stuff, and it's like half of it's tomatoes, the rest is kind of added sauces and whatnot, and that's when the calories like jump right up. So we'll just pop that in. So we're just gonna leave that to settle. So I'll turn that right down. This should be done in a minute. Yeah, and then I'll plate it up and good to go. That was like 5-6 minutes. Whew. That's 100% not big enough. All right guys, cut for the 14th time. We're gonna need a bigger bowl. breakfast, pre-workout, lunch, post-workout, dinner, and now dessert. Like I have dessert every single night. It's just a thing I've always loved since I was a kid. I've tried to do diets where there was no dessert, where it was so much stricter, and I hated it. I lasted like 2 weeks, or I would be able to do it throughout the week, but then on the weekend I would just have every single dessert combined into one. It was so unhealthy. Like I've said this tons of times. So I pretty much do have dessert every night. And like you can see, we've got tons of micronutrients, tons of good carbs, proteins, fats. So all the micronutrients are ticked off. We're good to go. So for desserts, it's usually this stuff here, Peter's low fat. That stuff's so good. Or sometimes it'll just be like a few of these. These are like paddle pops, something like that. It's just kind of low cal ice creams, guys. Not too much. I try to leave myself about 300-ish calories for dessert. Sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less, and just depends. But the usual suspects will be this or some sort of pint of like low calorie ice cream. So Halo Top, Tilly's, whatever you guys got. All right guys, so there you have it. So we've got breakfast, oats, we've got pre-workout, the crumpets, we've got lunch, the sandwiches, the fruit, the salad, post-workout, cereal, and then dinner, spag bowl, dessert, Halo Top. I forgot to mention with dinner, I don't have these every night, maybe every second or third night, like a sugar-free drink, like sugar-free lemonade, sorry, sugar-free lemonade, Coke Zero or something like that. Yeah, I just like I said, I want to be full transparent with you guys. Like this is honestly what I eat on a daily basis. Slight variations here and there, but this is the bulk of it. Now I want to touch on something because a lot of people will probably think, oh, there's not heaps of veg in there. There's not heaps of greens. Now, like I said, I would have some more salad or veg with dinner. I just didn't prepare it because it would look a bit rank. But yeah, so especially if you're on high calories, guys, like this is about 3,400 calories. So if you're on, if you're close to 3,000 or above, if you're on a lean bulk or something like that, then you will be getting more than enough micronutrients and you'll be getting more than enough vitamins in without having greens in every meal. You do not have to have greens every meal. For example, like the salad, the fruits here, there's a lot more micronutrients in like oats and pastas and fruit than you may think. So yeah, you are sweet. So yeah guys, basically that's it. That's what I eat on a daily basis. Like I said, full transparency with you guys, nice and simple. Like I only really cook 2 things of meat there. Like all this stuff here, kind of, throw that in the microwave, throw these in the toaster, throw that in the bowl and you're done. So yeah, it looks like 6 meals. It is quite a lot of food, but it's very easily prepared. Like the amount of time I spend cooking per day is probably 20 minutes tops. And that won't even be every single day because if I wasn't doing the video, I would have cooked all the chicken, I would have cooked all the mince, I would have cooked way more pasta, just enough for the next day. So about every second day, I'm spending 20 minutes cooking. So it's super simple, guys. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some sort of aspect in terms of like what I eat. Hopefully it helps you guys choose like what you want to eat and things like that. If you like the video, leave a comment, leave a like, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.